Okay, the game is a go. I repeat, the game is a go. And as such, let's go and jump into the second game between Team Chisato without Chisato going up against Team Clown Crushers. The score is 1-0 for Team Chisato after convincingly winning the first game. But hey, this is the game number 2 of the best of 3, and as such, Team Clown Crushers can still go and recover their position here. So, this time around it's gonna be a map known as just a beach. Well, I mean, yeah, there is a beach in the middle of it. With a few rocks here and there, so yeah. I guess we will go and see 1 or 2 players try to go and grab the reclaim here, as there is 4,000 of it in the middle. But otherwise, it seems like there is 42,500 mass available. AI already starting the shit talk, so yeah, we are off to a good start. Where even the AI is trying to go and make sure that the Vrek is gonna lose his cool. So yeah, good to see it, but yeah. Anyway, it seems like Chisato is still not gonna be playing with us, as such we can go and see that. Yep. That balance slave, also known as Greenplex, is gonna be the substitute for him. And this time around he's gonna be playing on the land slot with Lemon Yellow Seraphim ACU. On the air slot they will have Spiky Noob playing in orange, and it's Cybran ACU. Then on the middle slot it's gonna be Note playing Aeon in bloody red, and then finally, last but not least, from the human players, it is once again gonna be Odin playing UEF in a peace yellow. Then, as their AI of choice, it is gonna be Megan, playing with the M28 libraries of the AI, and choosing to actually go for the Aeon ACU in also bloody red, so yeah. I guess the choice was to go and actually use the AI here to go and make some units, as in the air units, and well, I guess the top team is gonna hope for some Restorer spam coming out from the AI. Because Restos are so good that even AI will be unable to go and make mistakes with them, but yeah. Their opponents, that is the Clown Crushers. On the lowest land spot, we will have no one else but the Vrek, going with UEF ACU in naval blue. Then, on the middle position, it is gonna be Unknown, also opting for UEF, but this time around, playing in the cyan color. The top player is gonna be no one else but the Russian magician, also known as Zlo, opting for Seraphim ACU in beautiful lavender violet. And last but not least, from the human players, it is Tryth, playing on the air slot, opting for the Aeon to most likely abuse the overpowered Restorers. Their AI of choice is once again gonna be Aeon, this time known as Angel, playing Aeon in a really nice looking royal blue. So yep, those are the teams, and it seems like from the very get-go we're gonna have one of the players go all in, as we can see Note opting for a very aggressive plays. As you can see him trying to go and catch off the enemy engineers belonging to Vrek with a bunch of labs and also spirits. Because when we will look, yeah, there is some juicy mass to be taken, and if you can actually go and kill the engineers belonging to the players reclaiming this can go and put them behind quite considerably when it comes to the echo game and to just expansions in general. So I fully do agree with these moves, but you have to go and watch out that the ACU won't actually catch your lab marines. I mean the light assault bots. So let's see how the Flare is gonna go and deal. Yeah. The Flare is gonna go and avoid the ACU belonging to Unknown, and as such, it seems like the Vrek is gonna go and lose one of the expanding engineers. But thankfully, with a timely tanks, he will go and defend this flank here, so yeah, it seems like Note won't be able to do much more damage to the enemy. Also, I really like what Zlo is doing, dropping one of the engineers here to go and actually steal the mass, which would be belonging to the enemy team, that is to Odin. And if you're wondering where this drop came from, it is from here, where we can see that Zlo actually opted for a early transport for expansions instead of going for the NG walks, so yeah, I can agree with that. Though I don't like the fact that he dropped a few NGs here, but he didn't go for the much more lucrative position here, like just look there. But yeah, it seems like Unknown is still gonna go and try to harass the opposing team with the labs, which I guess is gonna work out, as we can see the flares actually picking up a few kills on engineers and also on a few T1 maxes, yeah, so yeah. This wasn't that bad of a play. We can also see him denying this expansion here. And while he will lose the flares, it seems like he still managed to go and deal some considerable damage to the opposing team. Also nice to see that the bottom team, the Clown Crushes, are actually gonna go and share the maxes between each other. So there is that happening. Meanwhile, the right side team, Team Chisato without Chisato, is, well, not going to share anything. Which is a shame, I guess. Okay, Zlo is actually gonna go and use the transport to go and drop the behind maxes. So it seems like he was just prioritizing the front line and a bit more considering compared to actually grabbing the economy, so I guess that's classic Zlo. Gonna go and fist fight whatever he can instead of going for the easy plays of, well, just grabbing the economy and everything. But I am not really sure about this factories here. Because if they get spotted, F Odin can just basically walk in the ACU here and you have nothing to go and stop it, so yeah. I don't agree with that move here, Zlo. Okay, on the bottom part it seems like the Vrek is gonna get a really good trade with his ACU versus Balance Slave. As we can see, Grimplex losing quite a few T1 tanks as he wasn't expecting the enemy ACU to be here. But the question is, what is gonna be the next move? But yeah, for now let's go and take a look what are the air players doing. It seems like Spike Noob is already going for the T3 HQ upgrade. As we can see him go and rush it on the overflow from the friendly AI, I assume. And yes, the AI is overflowing something, so I guess it's more of the team overflow. And on the other hand, Tryth is, well, going for the more reasonable approach of getting 2 T2 pigeons before the T3 HQ, so yeah. It's a small difference between the players. AI trying to go and steal some reclaim with the engineer here. Oh no, wait, he's not going to drop there, so yeah, it seems like the transport is gonna get shot down by the interceptors belonging to Zlo. As the Russian magician is paying proper attention to what is happening in the air game. I'm surprised to actually go and see the Vrek opting for this much land spam, because he's not really someone who, well, is aggressive, but I guess he recognizes the fact that he's gonna be playing 1v2 versus Note and Balance Slave, so he has to go and play it out a tad bit slower. Zlo dropping in engineers even on the other side of the map to go and steal as much reclaim as humanly possible. And Balance Slave already on the T2 stage, as we can see the first hover tanks, Yenzins, actually hitting the front line. So it seems like the Vrek will actually have to go for his own T2 upgrade, and yes, there it is, here is the HQ. Or should I say it's here. This is the support factory. But yeah, it seems like it's gonna be basically Pillars versus Yenzins going up here on the bottom flank. As the two players are gonna keep on prodding each other. We have some support arriving from the AI. As the Aurora is gonna try to use its range to keep on abusing the enemy Toms. A few shots gonna get exchanged between the ACUs belonging to two teams. As Balance Slave and the Vrek are gonna have a manly exchange here, mano a mano, to go and decide who will go and take control over this forest, and obviously the Hydra here. But here comes the problem, here comes the blazes from the top side, as Mr. Note is finally ready to go and support the ACU belonging to Balance Slave Noob. And I was about to go and say Grimplex, but because they are using different names, I'm not sure which name I'm supposed to use. Please, players, stop with this bullshit name changes. It's making my head hard. And I guess the viewers are also gonna get a little bit confused of who is who. But yes, minute 10, and it seems like Spiking Up is gonna be finally finished with the T3 RHQ. Already have a single spook out to go and see what is happening on the other side of the map. As Tryth is also finally finished with his T3 Pigeon, and yeah, it seems like both players hit the T3 HQ at the same time. But there is a very big discrepancy when it comes to the mass income. Tryth on 67 mass income per second. Meanwhile, his opponent, Spiking Up, on only 50 mass per second. So yeah, that is actually quite a big discrepancy between the two air players, which will most likely grow even bigger. As we can see that Tryth have a few more he have a single more mechs in here. But that's kind of about it, so yeah. The Blazes taking really good trades versus the Riptides belonging to Unknown. As well, Riptides might be the better, the more robust tank. The problem is there is only two of them versus a few Blazes. Thankfully, the AI, Angel, is gonna go and send in a supporting T2 gunships to go and save the day. And as such, Note is gonna be forced to actually go and fall back, as he doesn't have even a single MAA in the unit mix. We will go and see Spiking Up sending the ASF in, but that is not a good idea. Especially as we can see that the other players still have a bunch of them ready, and yeah, this unit, Michael, is not really gonna be good. He's gonna go and shut down a few of the interceptors, but that's about it. We have a big push happening as Mr. Grimplex is gonna go to make a run by just on the side of the forces belonging to the Vreg. But the Vreg, seeing what is happening, he's actually gonna respond properly and make sure that not a single unit is gonna go and pass through it. The gun upgrade and nano have been acquired by the ACU, but the problem is here that the support from Mr. Note is here. And yes, gonna be a small airfight happening, as we can see all of the interceptors being shot down by the air force belonging to Spiking Up. But this is a lot of units available, and with the gun upgraded ACUs coming from Balanced Slave Noob and from Note, I don't think that the Vreg should be actually in here on this position, because this is looking very dicey for him. And sure, he might have the available information about what is happening. There are two ACUs coming in here, but Unknown is also here, but the big problem is he doesn't have any kind of upgrade on his ACU. So this situation is a very, very interesting, because we will go and see who can actually go and come out on top. And Vreg is gonna walk in straight into the fire of two enemy ACUs, not to mention all of the tanks available for Note and Greenplex. So this is actually really, really bad. We have overcharge being fired as the ACU is gonna go and drop over alone. 8000 HP available. We can see the Shiv G coming up from the units belonging to the Vreg. But it is unfortunate because she's gonna go and keep on being blocked by his own units, as it seems like this might be it. As overcharges are flying left and right, killing off the enemy pilots, and as such Vreg gonna drop down to 2000 HP, 2000 and 1500, 1000, and yeah, 800, 300. Overcharge gonna be firing as he can go and grab an upgrade of veterans into an HP available. But with no more tanks to go and actually save him, his ace is gonna go and poof up in flames as the first player is gonna be ejected. Kaboom, baby. 2 versus 1 is the Bald Man's Band. But yeah, it seems like Note and Balance Slave don't care about the fair play, as both of them have walked in to basically go and crush the Vreg. And right now, the one with trouble is gonna be no one else but Unknown, as we can see him being basically sandwiched between a few blazes, as he's trying to go and run away. Thankfully, there are a few tries right behind him to go and buy him some time. A beautiful overcharge gonna go and kill 3 of the enemy units, as the veterans upgrade gonna go and get him a few more HP to go and use here to go and actually try running away. And yeah, it seems like just... oh my goodness, it seems like I have just missed the Percivals basically killing and erasing the ACU belonging to Balanced Slave Noob. And now Note, how are we gonna go and respond, because the Percies are coming in here, so yeah. It seems like the Vrek's plan was to actually go and make a swift T3 switch to go and actually grab the Percivals to go and deal with the enemy ACUs, but unfortunately for him, he was just a tad bit too slow. Meaning that right now it is gonna be unknown who is gonna go and use his, and here comes a notice from Tryth to go and shut down the ACU belonging to Mr. Note. Well, I guess the two of them have bitten a tad bit too much compared to what they can chew through, so yeah. Those players are gonna go and say goodbye, as we can also see that Unknown is also being sniped by the opposing team, as Spike is actually sending coursers one after another to go and try to shoot him down. But his ACU is gonna go and stay alive on just 1000 HP, which is gonna be just enough to go and fall back the safety of his own base. Mr. Slow with a really nice push coming through the middle. As it seems like with all the rowdy things happening on the bottom side, he's gonna go and use this chance to actually go and push in with his army through the middle, trying to go and find some T2 maxes to be killed, and well, while he might have found them, the T1 PD is unfortunately gonna most likely deal a little bit too much damage to his little chickens, as the EU Shavokes are gonna take a lot of damage. And the T1 units are gonna get stopped by the spam belonging to F-Odin. So yes, while the idea was pretty damn good, it seems like it's not really gonna work out, as the units from the Russian Magician are gonna be nothing but a machination. Although wait, he's actually gonna go and finish up the T1 PD, but there are still units here to go and respond to it, as we can see, 2 obsidians belonging to the AI. That is, if the AI actually moves in the forces in to decimate the little chickens, but yeah, it doesn't seem it's gonna happen, as the AI is gonna keep on running away. And yeah, that's a problem. The AI should actually move in, it should be capable of dealing with those few units here. But it's just, okay, I guess it's just gonna move in with a few restorers here to go and clean up the land battle, which I fully agree with. This is the way to go and deal with them. Because like I said, restorers are just so good. Oh, we had a... oh no, never mind, it was just a few T3 spy planes trying to go and fly through the bunch of enemy units. I was wondering if this was actually some airfight happening, but no. Just straight scouts, basically trying to go and poke the nest of the enemy ASF by flying straight through them. So, it seems like we might actually finally go and see the game stabilize for a moment, so... otherwise it's stabilized. Okay, no, never mind, it is gonna actually stabilize. The Percivals are gonna go and meet the T3 sniper bots and also a few other units from the T3 HQ belonging to Spiky Noobs, so yes. This front line should be actually stabilized. We can also see Harbingers coming out to intercept the enemy units, so yeah. This is gonna be actually a split like somewhere around this position. Although it seems like the AI wasn't paying attention, and as such is gonna go and lose 3 of its restorers, which are gonna get swiftly dispatched by the ASF force belonging to Tryth. But let's go and see what is the AI cooking. The AI is actually making an air grid, and first GC of the game have been finally finished at the minute 17. So the left side team, the Clown Crushers, might have a small surprise on their hands, as Miss Megan is gonna prove to be a worthy enemy. But let's see what the other AI is actually doing. It's doing kind of the same, building GC, although being a tad bit slower, I guess. Angel is gonna be slower because he had to go and support this front line around here where Vrek was failing. So let's take a small look at the amount of factories. Okay, let's say 5 factories. Okay, 4.5 factory for Tryth. But on the other hand, Spiky Noob with only 3 of them, so yeah, Tryth is firmly ahead in the air. Though I guess it might be because the right side team have all their trouble, and just like I was saying that this position is gonna stabilize, it seems like it's not gonna happen. As the units were kind of out of position, or rather, they're trying to go and protect this side, while Unknown is gonna take the chance to basically waltz through with a bunch of Percivals to go and shot down the enemy T2 Maxis. As you can see, 4 of them lying dead here, as the wreckage is the only thing that's gonna remain in this position. And even though he's gonna go and lose a few Percivals, it is still gonna be a quite decent trade, if I can say so. Okay, it seems like it's gonna be actually 5 Maxis killed, so yeah. Very decent trade. Very decent indeed, even more so as he's gonna go and kill off those here. And also managed to go and destroy those 2 here. As well, it seems like the Percivals are just walking all over the field, which is not something one would expect from a unit this slow. Let's see where is the Galactic Colossi walking in. It's gonna walk in straight to the Percivals. So I don't think that the push here is gonna really work out, especially as it's gonna get cut off by the AI forces, which are coming here to go and save the base belonging to Spike Noob. And I don't really agree with the usage of coursers here. The T2 gunships would be much better idea here, or even the T1 bombers, because there is no MAA in the unit makes belonging to Unknown. It's just basically a steady stream of the T3 heavy assault bots known as Percivals. And considering they have no AA available for themselves, yeah, you can basically go and make use of the T1 units, the T1 bombers or the T2 gunships, which will gonna deal more damage than the coursers. So well, this is well shaping up to be a mass donation by Unknown. Even more so as here comes the GC and other units from the top side. There is also a small push happening straight through the middle, as F Odin had enough, and instead of being raided, he's gonna be the one doing the raiding, but no. It seems like he's gonna keep on second guessing, gonna fall back. ASF from Tryth coming in here to go and shut down the enemy units, and yeah, I really don't like it. Because there is only 20 ASF available for Spiky Noob. Meanwhile, Tryth already on 52, so he have more than double the number of ASF available, meaning that he can go and take the fight whenever he wants, and he will always win it. Though it seems like the enemy AI also have some Air Force available. Not to say random restorers here and there basically harassing the Russian magician, as the AI is gonna keep on using them to basically be the little boy who is gonna poke the beer. But yeah, it seems like Slow is... yeah, he won't even have to go and respond, as Tryth is actually having the hand on the pulse. And gonna dispatch his own ASF to go and help out the teammate in need. Okay, it seems like F Odin is gonna go and start the nuke construction, as the strategic missile launcher have been started up, and in around a minute it should be finished. Let's see if AI is cooking something there or not. No, just mass fabs, more power and more build power, so yeah. The topside AI is not doing anything juicy or toxic. Meanwhile, the bottom one, it also have started up the T3 missile launcher, so yeah, nuke is gonna be on the menu for the bottom team too. Spiky, you better make an SMD here with your friends. Okay, the Percivals from Unknown are gonna keep on running away from the AI GC. Which is a very good sign, because it seems like the game might swing back. Or never mind, the other AI, Angel AI, have actually also produced the GC, which is already finished and walking straight towards the enemy units here. So let's see who is gonna be the better support for their AI partners. Is it gonna be F Odin and Spiky Noob? Or is it gonna be unknown who is, well, for now idling the units? AI, recognizing the threat of this ball of death, is gonna go and move back with the GC. Though unknown seems to recognize the fact that the AI wants to go in, is gonna move a few of the Persies here to go and support. While the other army is gonna make a push on the bottom part to basically go and make sure that Spiky and F Odin won't be capable of responding at the same time to both threats. A bunch of restorers being fielded by Tryth. Though thankfully, the unit mix from F Odin is gonna be just enough to go and dissuade any kind of gunship threat coming from the left side team. Stonager have been finished by F Odin, so in a 4 to like maybe 3 minutes, depending on the level of assist, we should have the first nuke flying outside. AI already aware of the nuke, producing its own SMD, which is nearly loaded. And with the wreck... Okay, it's a strand bomber, a really nice usage by Slow to keep on harassing the enemy AI. Especially as there is not that much MAA here. So yeah, this should get a decent value outside here. And as long as it won't get shot down by random flag, because it seems like Zlo is not really microing that bomber. But let's see, okay, the SMD have been erected by unknown in this base, meaning it should be protected. On the other hand, yep, okay, unknown is gonna go and grab the T3 upgrade here and then go for the SMD. As he have no T3 units up. Oh, come on, you have T3 HQ here, just make a T3 Angie to go and start building the SMD instead of going for the T3 upgrade on the ACU. Wait, why do I hear two of them? Oh, okay, because there is also one more Strat Bombers being produced by Slow to harass land forces. So I guess the left side team, the Cloud Crushers, have recognized the fact that the Team Chisato is unable to go and properly respond to any kind of air threats. But with this many MAA units in the unit mix, even the Strat Bombers won't be capable of staying alive for much longer. As we can see, the first one falling down without even getting the half of its mass value killed. But yeah, it seems like both AIs are not willing to go and throw their GCs versus the enemy forces. As both are just tiptoeing around, trying to go and gauge where they can actually make the push. A small incursion happening on the top side by F Odin. Unfortunately for him, it seems like Zlo is gonna, well, make a wall phalanx of the Utu-Shala T2 point defense to go and respond to the Percival threat. Although, is he stalling energy or... Okay, no, he's not. It seems like he just didn't have the shields up on time. But yeah, with this ammo of the T2 PDs, this fire base shouldn't be quite easy to break, so yeah. F Odin better go and invest in some MMLs, or even better, the T3 artillery. I mean mobile artillery to go and crush this base, otherwise he will go and take a lot of damage. Percivals from unknown emerging from the sea, or should I say from the lake, to go and grab a few kills on the enemy army. SMDs being actually pinged. So it seems like the right side team is gonna be aware of them. The nuke is already 75% done, so in 30 seconds we should finally go and see launch. The AI is also gonna go... No, it's not a nuke, it's just... No, okay, there is the nuke. The nuke is here and it's also on 40% done, so yeah. It seems like we are entering the nuclear age of this game. SMD here for Spiky Noob, halfway done. No SMD available here for the base below. Middle. Also, no SMD in here, though I guess this one here can go and protect up somewhere like this position, so yeah. Fat boy coming out from F14 to go and deal with the base belonging to, I mean the fire base of the Russian magician. And with no T2 artillery here, I'm afraid to say that this base might be gonzo in a few more seconds, as the fat boy is slowly crawling closer and closer. We have the first thing of the gig coming out, as let's see. Where is it gonna go? It's gonna go straight from the base belonging to Zlo, as yes. The SMD is not loaded. SMD belonging to unknown also not loaded, so yeah, it was basically a gamble to see who will they go and choose to defeat. And seems like Zlo is gonna be the prime target, as F Odin wants to not only erase the core base, but also make sure that no kind of reinforcements are gonna go and come to stop this push happening here on the top side. As we see the nuclear warhead connecting and kaboom, baby! The nuclear explosion gonna erase all traces from the core base belonging to Zlo. Just at the same time as the fat boy is finally gonna open its fire, as we can see. Oh no, this is a... Oh my god, why are you doing this, Odin? This is a horrible mistake, because he could just go and take his time to use the fat boy to break this wall base without losing a single unit. But no, he didn't pay attention, and just like that he walked in straight to the bunch of enemy TPPDs. And when I say a bunch, I mean 20 of them. So yeah, he's gonna go and take quite a big losses, and let's see where is the nuke from Spike Nuke gonna go. As it is gonna go and fly straight from the base belonging to F Odin, and it seems it's gonna be the core base, because the SMD is also not loaded. So yeah, it seems like Spiky Noob is gonna go and make a tit for that, but it's gonna be a double nuke, so kind of unfortunate, to be honest. As the AI is gonna nuke at the exact same spot as Spiky Noob, meaning that one of the nukes is gonna get wasted, but hey, I guess it makes sense that the AI doesn't know. But it really is quite funny to go and see that, compared to all the previous games where we had the AI suicide its GCs from the moment they were actually finished, this time around the AIs are actually playing around, not willing to suicide the experimental units versus the enemy army, and yeah, I really do love the fat boys being fielded not only by F Odin, but also by Unknown, and here we go, another nuclear land being started, as this time Megan, the AI, is gonna nuke the fire base belonging to Zlo. I guess the next nuke is supposed to go here, as Megan is opting to go and support the fat boy push on the top side. So yeah, F Odin shouldn't be really falling back, because AI is here to go and support him. The SMD is not ready on time, and as such, kaboom! Big kaboom! As the ion fissure is gonna go and erase the wall base. So yes, Mr. F Odin, you are now free to go and roam the top side of the map however you please. And you better go in, because there are some nice undefended mexes in here. Okay, the GC is actually... what? Oh, okay. It seems like the GC was trying to go and catch the enemy fat boy, but it's not gonna happen, as the fat boy is gonna kite back, and the other fat boy, this time from Angel, is gonna go and intercept the enemy forces. So yeah, I was praising the AI for not donating the mass with its experimental units, but it seems like my price was unfortunately unfounded, as the GC is gonna kneel down and faceplant its head into the land. And with the Fatboy AI GC for the bottom side, it seems like all of the mass is gonna belong to the Clown Crushers. So unfortunate indeed. Oh my god. I totally missed this, but it seems like Unknown is somehow single-handedly bankrolling the whole UEF space program on his own lonesome. We can already see him producing 3 TV satellites, which are gonna go and harass. Who are they gonna harass? They're gonna go and harass Spiky Noob. And it seems he already lost 2 of the T3 pigeons. Let's see, 0 mass killed, and this one here, yep. 14,000 mass killed on the satellite. And with the third one also already coming, this is gonna be interesting how the top side, or should I say the right side team, is gonna go and deal with this pesky threat. F-14 slowly but surely coming closer to the core bases belonging to Unknown and Slow. Thankfully, they have the answer to the incoming restorers by making a big bunch of T1 and T2 flak available to this Fatboy and Percival army. And with the support from Spiky Noob, it seems like the restorers shouldn't be actually capable of dealing with this land force. We can see them try to engage the enemy units, but instead they're gonna take a lot of damage, even more so as the ASF are gonna swoop in to go and deal with them quite swiftly, as Spiky Noob is gonna dispatch the enemy air force in no time, as yeah, the AI have lost nearly 80% force of its restorers. As the Fatboys and everything else is coming closer and closer. And I really do love the usage of the new Mercies being used to basically go and shut down the enemy MAA. Very, very nice usage of them indeed. Because without the MAA available, the restorers should be capable of just swooping in and killing the Fatboys and Percivals in no time. Nuke being launched by the AI, and this time, where is it going? Where is it going? Okay, it's gonna go for this base here. As even though the SMD have been built, it is only halfway done with its first missile, meaning that the AI this time around is gonna go and score a quite good and juicy hit. As the Fatboys are laying siege to the enemy base, gonna go and shut down the SMDs. But the mercy value is just so amazing, as we can see them finishing off the enemy. Yeah, people are gonna say like, okay, the new mercy is bad, but it's not bad at all, as we can see that the nuke managed to connect. And as such, one of the bases is gonna get finished. The AI is gonna go and respond in the same kind by throwing another nuke. This time at the base belonging to a Russian magician and to Unknown, as it's gonna go and remove the T3 only from the base, and also a few T3 maxes, so a really nice nuke happening here. Maria, it seems like all of the Fatboys have been killed off by the Air Force belonging to Tryth. Restorers coming under heavy fire from the enemy flag. Although it seems like the AI is gonna go and move back the Restos, which are falling below halfway HP, to recover them and repair them in the main base.
The order will not be defeated.
Nuke connected. Wait, but wasn't the ping marker was here for friggin' sake? Oh my, the AI is just playing with me. But it seems like Novaxes are just harassing random stuff at this point, seeing just how many shields Spike erected. And as such, they're going from one place to another, killing random T3 or T2 maxes, harassing whatever they can. 30,000 must killed on single of them. Other Novax, 26,000 must killed, and the one that was killing units, only 2,000 must killed. The third one, 5,000 must killed, so I guess the UEF space program is slowly paying off. And this time we will have Spiking up, launch a nuclear missile at the base, or rather the remnants of the base of Greenplex. It seems like the Itota are gonna be finished just on time, meaning that the nuke is gonna be slightly worse than it could be. After all, if it managed to go and connect versus the enemy chicken, then this would be one hell of a beastly nuke, to be honest. FOD trying to go and make a small push on the top side, which is not gonna happen, as you can see a bunch of snipers and fatboys coming in here to go and protect the base. Not to mention, the AI once again swooping in with the restorers to protect its teammates. The nuke is gonna go and connect, as there was no SMD or anything at all inside to go and protect this base, and yes, it is gonna be removed from the existence. Yep, that GC is unfortunately not gonna work out here, as the fat boy is gonna keep on kiting back, and oh my god, what a value it is! 53,000 must killed are already on it, as we can see that the Percivals and Harbingers are eating a lot of damage, and that's a lot of Novaxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Novaxes on the field, and all of them harassing the base belonging to Spiking, as you can see. And the pigeons exploding one after another, and it seems like this might be the end of this base belonging to Spiky, as the air grid is just going up in flames, as the Madman Unknown seems to have rolled a really nice dice for the Novaxes, as the UEF space program is definitely paying off in droves. Pings happening from the team, as it seems like Spiky Noob is gonna be dispatched in a few more moments by the Novaxes. Or at least that is if I'm reading the left side team pings correctly, because they were furiously, yep. The pings were here dispatched to go and kill the enemy ACU, and as such, Spiky is gonna go and die, basically tickled to death by the Novax lasers. And kaboom, baby! Haha! Unknown saying, sorry baby, they told me to do it. Another, the 7... Is this the 7th Novax on the field? And yeah, Vodin trying to go and make something happen, but unfortunately, Spiky Noob, Tryth is gonna go and swoop in with his air force to basically go and dispatch enemy land forces. As the Percivals, the GC and the Harbingers have no MAA in the unit mix, meaning that this is gonna be nothing but a Mazda nation. And let's go and take a look at how much Mazda nuclear missile killed. 53,000 for the AI nuclear missiles. Spiky, 120,000 must killed. Restorers from the AI making the mistake to actually push in deep, as the AI tried to go and basically shot down the enemy sniper bots. But ASF from Tryth are gonna basically go and kill them off one after another, as the nuke is gonna go in for those T3 maxes here. Not the best one, but it would go and deal some damage to the enemy also. No, it won't. The chicken was just outside the ring of damage. Another nuke being fired by the other AI, which have managed to go and grab 120,000 must killed on its own. As the third nuke from the AI is finally gonna go and raise this base belonging to Zlo and Unknown. Also gonna go and grab a few kills on the restorers, which are gonna go to die and run away. And run away they will, as only 3 of them are gonna get shot down, so a really good reaction by the AI. to go and full buck. As honestly, I can safely assume that this game is done, because what can I say? The UEF space program is kind of, well, paying off, as it was a very good investment for Unknown. As we can see that the top team is just unable to respond in any way versus these bad boys. As right now we can see F Odin being the next target together with his SMD. We can even see that T3 artillery have been finally finished by Tryth and is opening fire. No mass killed yet, yeah, but this is most likely gonna be the nail in the coffin, as the airfight is gonna go and happen, as Mr. F Odin is gonna go for the Hail Mary, trying to go and shot down the enemy ASF, but the bad turn is unfortunately gonna go and turn into a blowout, as all of his ASF are gonna get basically cut down one after another by the ASF belonging to Tryth. So yeah, not even gonna manage to go and shot down the enemy Fat Boy, which already managed to go and grab 100,000 mass killed on its own. So yeah, the UEF value in this game was spectacular. As all of the Novax is gonna go and turn their laser beams and gonna beam from the sky towards the ACU belonging to F Odin. The message is clear. You are done, my friend, as we can see him using, basically gifting all of the units to the AI. So I guess the right side team still gonna go and try to have the AI play out the game. But with this amount of Novaxes, I don't think it's gonna work out, as the AC is gonna go to 700 HP, 400 HP, 300 HP, and lower, as the parashield's gonna buy some time, but unfortunately it was not enough time, as the UEF ACU is gonna go up in flames. And with that, the Novax is gonna go and move in to go and find the last ACU standing, this ACU belonging to Megan AI. Last one check on the SML launcher, 150,000 mass killed, so yeah, the nuke really did pay off. Some spies being dispensed on the chat. But the spies will not flow for much longer, as Megan AI is coming under the plasma fire, dropping to 6000 HP, and with no shields inside, it seems like this is gonna be the end.
I'm not ready to die!
As with the last scream from Megan, the game is set. GG, well played to Clown Crushers for actually tying up the series to 1-1, as we will go and have a game number 3 on our hands. Let's go to the lobby sim.